The wait is over. The polar vortex is experiencing a split that could have severe consequences for European weather, and possibly for Italy as well. This phenomenon, known as the polar vortex split, is already occurring, signaling the beginning of a very unique weather phase. The polar vortex is a large-scale circulation of stratospheric winds that forms over the North Pole. Typically, this structure helps keep the cold air of the Arctic confined to higher latitudes. However, a sudden warming of the stratosphere, known as stratospheric warming, can cause a disruption in the vortex, changing its stability and allowing cold air to slip southward to much lower latitudes. If the polar vortex enters a phase of disruption and splits into two or more distinct parts, Arctic air may head toward Europe with severe consequences for the Mediterranean as well. This phenomenon is well known to experts, and in the Anglo-Saxon world, it is referred to as the beast from the east. In Italy, we know it as Burian, a cold, dry wind coming from the Siberian plains, capable of causing temperature drops of up to 20 degrees Celsius in just a few hours. If the split continues towards Central and Western Europe, the most affected areas will be the Scandinavian countries and Eastern and Central Europe. However, Italy could also be affected, especially if a low-pressure system forms overseas such as the Tyrrhenian or Ligurian Sea. In this scenario, snow could fall again in cities like Rome, Florence, and Naples. In extreme cases, it could even reach the coasts of Sicily, as happened in 1999, when historic snowfall turned the cities of Palermo and Messina white. Will snow fall along the coasts as well? Snow effects on the Adriatic and Tyrrhenian seas. If the continental frost reaches the Mediterranean Sea, two specific weather phenomena may be activated, amplifying the risk of snow at low elevations. Tyrrhenian snow effect. When cold air from the east crosses the relatively mild waters of the Tyrrhenian Sea, moisture-laden clouds form, causing snow to fall along the coasts and inland areas. If this wind persists for several hours, significant snow accumulations could occur, even in cities that are not used to such events. Adriatic snow effect. As cold air from the Balkans passes over the Adriatic Sea, it becomes charged with moisture, leading to heavy snowfall. This phenomenon could cause snow to fall along the coast, from Bari and Santa Maria di Luca to Venice. Furthermore, in Emilia-Romagna, the Stow effect would amplify snowfall, making it more continuous and abundant. The next few weeks will be crucial in understanding the development of this intense cold wave. The duration and intensity of the frost will depend on the path of the Siberian air and its interaction with Atlantic currents. Some models suggest that the Burian storm could persist for a long time, maintaining extreme cold through the end of the month. However, the situation remains uncertain, and it is currently unclear whether Italy will be directly affected or just exposed to this new cold wave. If the polar vortex confirms its split, we could witness a historical weather event capable of bringing snow and frost to many regions of Europe and Italy.